Yo, whoops. What's happening? We're dumping. Hello, hello. What up, James? What up, Golly Budgie004? What up, guys? What up? Nice little dump going on. What up, Pops? We got Trader Nate in here. Got the whole squad in here today. What up, what up? We're dumping hard, huh? God, what is this dump? Like 400 points? Moved so to 15. What's up, Fancy? What up, guys? What up, what up, what up? Well, the dump makes sense if you think about it. Once we lost this area, we had like a huge void to the downside. If you can see these candles, I mean, pretty expansive candles. Eventually it's got to give and it's going to run through as well. And run through we did. And we're going even further. So I would assume we go to like the value of like 560, 600s. That'd probably be a bounce spot. What up, AB? What up, John Wick? What up, Anna? What up, guys? It's nice to see always the same people. I know you guys. I see you guys every day. It's nice to see you guys. But yeah, I mean we got a minute or so till the open and just dumping. So yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video I made yesterday on taking a Tradeify withdrawal. This is the first video I made like that because I've just been making vlogs, right? Hopefully you guys thought it was good. Try to make more. It's pretty easy to make. It just shows like the background process of taking withdrawals. I don't know. Rowney, what's up, bro? Of course I won't forget. What up, what up? Did you win a giveaway? Or you just talk a lot in chat? Because I feel like you won a giveaway or something. Regardless, I remember. A lot of selling coming through at the open. Don't know what to make of it. We're still about to open up here. If I just short the open, considering it, yeah, I might just have to. We'll see how it opens and I might just short it. Okay, I'm gonna try a quick stab short. If I get stopped out, I'm gonna get out real quick. Got it. It's going so fast. Let's put my stop at 702. Alright. I gotta stop 10 points. I mean, it's right back down. Low key, do I try it again? Only down 400 on that. There's just so much selling here. I don't understand. God damn, why are we selling off? I guess people are... No, I mean, you'd want to see buys come through if people are taking profits. I don't really get it. If it sweeps to swing high, I mean, I could see myself trying it. Alright, let's try it. Here, let me move this down. I'll give it like 20 points. That's why I went 1 mini, so I can give it a little more stop. And then if we get stopped on this one, I'll just wait. Be hands off. Okay, my stop did not trigger. What? Why did I not get stopped out? Okay, well. Okay. Only other way I'm gonna be shorting this is if we get underneath all this selling and show some strength. So it's gotta get under 680 for me to attempt it again. I mean, I'm just getting unfortunate, stopped out, but surely 530 is gonna get taken. I mean, yeah, I think it's also lower, but there's nowhere to enter. It's like no structure, no displacement. All I have is my bias, and we're right back down to 680. It's like, bro, I tried it at the high. I mean, it went 10 points more. God damn. See if we can get strong underneath this selling. Try it again. Okay. I don't know what else you want for confirmation. We just got under the selling. It seems like a good trade. We'll see though. A lot of wick outs this morning. I'll give it 20 points. I know it's gonna be $800. God. Kinda have to though. Some selling. Come on. Trying to get through the session value. I mean, pretty much the RTH lows. Come on. Could this be the entry that I can hold all day? I mean, I'll look to trim one at 50 points. I'm not going to hold both contracts, but this is a great entry, I feel like. Nice reaction, kind of wick up into that selling. I mean, in all ends, it looks pretty good to continue. I mean, a little bit of buying, but nothing crazy. Well, I was up 30 points, and we're probably getting stopped, I guess. Yeah, okay, got stopped, and let's see what happens. Not a good start to the day, though. There's like no confirmation for us that like this was a move up. Goodness. There's like no indication that, okay, we're exhausting, like legit nothing. I mean, if you look at the 15, we didn't even take out this overnight high, overnight low, I mean. It could hit on this one day, on CPI day. Good God, man. There's no confirmation for me to short or long that whatsoever. In my eyes, the short it still looks good. Like, when does this become a reclaim? goodness. I'm just wondering when this becomes reclaim. Like, when do I long this? Is it when it's above 750 and holds? Because we got under all this selling and couldn't hold it. I mean, the trend is overall down. We're down 400 points. Oh, good God, man. I mean, let's fib it, I guess. I guess 50% of the range is 870. We tapped into 23% of the range of the move. Well, off the open. Yeah, 23%. I mean, we only gave back 23% of the move. That's not, I mean, that's good. I mean, I would assume we're still in the downtrend. I guess 755 was the place to short. You tried at either 755 or 8 to 18. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, 755 is good. I guess I would try that. Yeah, I'll just put orders up. We'll see if I get filled. Put it at 765. Why not? Okay. Yeah, it's just so much selling though. Like, if we actually give this up, these sellers are gonna turn into buyers, and then it's gonna be crazy fuel to the upside. It might just be like a Powell statement to the upside, like, Jesus. This is just so much activity. I mean, yeah. Okay, probably pushing up a little bit. I need a little higher though. I need to sweep of the range highs. Yesterday, that was the name of the game. Sweep of range low and you get filled. So we'll see if that plays out today. 66, number of the devil. Hopefully it prints. Pushing up, pushing up. Not quite enough though. And yeah, there's like no indications for me to long this. I mean, I just see all this selling here. I'll try to on the sweep of the range, but that's about it. So be smart and we'll be patient. Rizzo is trying a long. Stop is at 650. Wonder why he's trying a long. I mean, I still want downside, but Rizzo's in a long. I guess if I get stopped on this one, I'll keep it pretty tight. I'll start looking for longs. I'll actually ask Rizzo right now. Did not get the fill. Pretty much respecting the range. I mean, yeah, I'd want to see higher. I'm not getting involved in this. Sweep it. Oh God, I was 4 points away. Big order came in. Okay, let's see if, okay, we're filled. Oh, this one 10 points. I don't want to see any more. Good God, dude. Just stop after stop out. Maybe Rizzo's right, dude. Maybe I need to be longing this. I mean, NQ's also on the monthly VWAP, so it's like, I guess longs, but like, I don't know, dude. I don't know. It's not a good read these last 2 days. I cooked this account. Oh, let me switch it. God. Yeah, Rizzo's adding to his long up here. Goodness, what is he seeing that I didn't see? He says the average is 720. Okay. Well, at least someone's winning, so that's good. I mean, dude, where would I try long? Rizzo's long. Where would I try long? Somewhere in this selling, no? I mean, I'd want to see it hold 720, his average, but I don't want to give back into the selling. Maybe today's like a watch the market day and not a act day. Okay, let's see how it reacts here off the selling. Like if it's gonna bounce up off it. Like, are we trapping these sellers? If we just trade straight through again, like I really don't know what to do. So I hope it doesn't do that. I really hope it doesn't do that. Nice reaction so far. We'll see if it can hold this area. I don't want to see it give back 710s. That's not a good look. Maximum I'd be okay with is like 690s, but it's not looking good, guys. It's just chop range bound with no adherence to levels whatsoever. It's not really respecting order flow either today. It's just not a day to push today, I guess, bro. Like, jeez. Rizzo is gonna get stopped out soon. He stops at 680. Okay, he got stopped. The longs aren't working, the shorts aren't working. I mean, they're just punishing both sides. Like, I don't know what you want us to do. At least let one of us win. Jesus. I'm like, bro, is this just gonna sweep the low now? Like, that doesn't make sense to me. I guess it's because of the 400-point drop, but like, the action is not. It's action. I mean, it's 100-point range, but it's like untradeable. I'm just getting stopped both sides. No follow through. Hopefully, what I'm saying is making sense. Like, I'm not just sitting here spewing something. Like, hopefully, you guys are seeing what I'm seeing. Some days, it's just not meant to be. Well, if this holds here, I'll be like, okay, there's some actual setup here, but if this just sweeps the range low and then comes back in again, which I'm feeling it will, I don't know what to do. I mean, it's looking like it's gonna sweep it. Open up some new evals on the side. Oh, come on. Let me get in these. I might just hop in short. This is a circle jerk. It's just going up and down, up and down. Right now we're on the leg down, so see if I can catch some. It's got to give up all this selling here and sweep the low. That's what I'm thinking. We'll see though. We'll see. I'm short 7 micros on these evals. Goodness, I have to size down like crazy because this is just chop city, man. Oh my god. And it's obvious it's gonna give this up, I feel like. Can't hear you. Am I muted? I think I'm fine, no? But yeah, this looks rough, guys. Not every day is clean and easy. I miss Tariff Week, dude. Tariff Week was so fun. Yeah, it's just a circle jerk. It's not going down. It's not going up. I don't mind if I lose and the other side wins. But if I lose and then the opposite side loses as well, it's like you can't even flip your bias. And now you're just right back where you were. You just got stopped out. That's the worst type of days. But yeah, I was hoping it would sweep the range low, but no. Do we do it here? Be nice. I added a couple more micros, I'm sure. 13 micros now. Come on. Sweep it. Sweep the low. Trading funded evals right now. I blew one account though. Show you guys what I'm trading. I'm trading Blue Guardian. Can't seem to pass these, but I'm short 13 micros. I need like 1500 to half past this. I need the lows to sweep. These accounts cost me $462, so taking it slow, 7 micros, 13 micros. I mean, I should probably trim another one here. It doesn't want to come and trim. Okay. Okay, I'm short 11 micros. I mean, if this pulls back 50 points, I go back to break even, so I guess that's fine. But yeah. Let's see if we sweep the range low. If so, I'll be happy. If not, I don't know. Just doesn't want to give it up right now. So I just really can't break it down. Come on, sweep the range low. Come on, just a little more. There we go. Well, not yet. There we go, meaning we were 2 ticks away. I mean, I thought it would sweep, but there we not go. Still in this trade. God. Alright, it's trying again. Come on, sellers, can we break this down? Come on, 630s. Let's give it up. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now it's probably gonna circle jerk and go back up, but I'm out. I made more than I needed. I made way more than I needed. I made $40 more. So here, let me just lose that real quick. Okay, we're good now. That's what happens when you take it slow with low size. Hard to blow up evals. God, I think it's just because I'm trading 1 to 2 minis on my funded. So starting tomorrow, I think I'm a big micros trader, dude. There's no shame in micros as long as you don't blow accounts. Yeah, this like looks heavy right now, but dude, based on this action of chop we've seen, I mean, I'd like to hope it just moves one way, but if it moves back into the range, I might just like break something. Oh, that'd be frustrating. I got no levels to long this, bro. Like, it's just tough. Tough. I mean, let's look. Is there any levels I could long? Probably need the TPO, huh? TPO. I mean, let's build our composite. RTH only, okay. Okay, well, we got here. We got a bunch of profiles. We're sitting at 648, so we're sitting over here. Let's just merge all these together. That's what we'll do. Whoops. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so levels wise, I mean, we're falling back into this range here. So, I mean, levels wise, we've got this. Does this copy over? How do I get it to copy over? Levels wise, we got 550. You'd want to see hold. Um, and then you kind of got like this little area here kind of trapped in. This is pretty much giving us like the 100-point range. Kind of trapped in here. I mean, I'm not going to mark that as a level, but kind of trapped there. This is what I'd be looking for if I want a long. 550s, I'll give that a shot, and then possibly again at 430, I'd give it a shot where this tapers off here. So these are two areas you'd manage risk if you want a long. As far as shorts, I mean, nice test. We know came back up here and tested the POC, composite POC, so that's good to see. I don't think we see 860, but 860 might give us a reaction. And what else we got? Possibly the fall off here, so possibly 830. I don't like having two levels in a freaking 50-point range, but I'll pay attention to this, so I'll just put a line instead. So line there, line here. If we give up 600, we'll probably see lower. Yep, so these are my levels for now. We'll see. We'll see how accurate it is, but I'll leave this over Ninja just because Ninja's not providing me much today. I mean, we are trading much lower than all our levels that I normally get in Ninja, which is the opening range. Okay, opening range low is right here at 631, so keep that in mind. I'll draw a line at 631. So here's our opening range low. Opening range mid 692. Okay, and the OR high, which is at 755. Okay, those are our opening ranges. Pretty accurate. We have not moved through the high or low of the opening range yet. We're still holding. So this is areas you typically see bounces until it breaks through. As far as my evals, well, I passed just so you can see. Torched one funded at the open. Normally I trade one funded on stream. Okay day. Someone was asking me the other day, why not copy trade like 10, 20 accounts? So as you guys saw, if I copy trade 10, 20 accounts on my stream account, you know, there goes 10, 20 accounts, but now it's only 2 accounts. So, or 1 account. So some of these other accounts are closer to payout, right? Like I showed you guys in the video that I posted, this account, where is it? This Tradeify account. I took these 2 accounts, right? I've taken out 3K out of both. So I've taken out 2.7 after the split. So 5.4. I've done that 2 times now. So in 10 days, I've taken out 10.8K out of just these 2 accounts. And now I need to do it in 4 more days. I just need to make like 200, 300, and I get to do it again. So this is why you don't copy trade all your accounts, because you don't want to take the loss on every account. Sometimes you just want to let one account take the fall. And guys, look at what we're doing. We are going straight back up. Who called it? Who called it? Unfortunate. Both sides just losing. Oh my goodness. Opening range. It can't get through the opening range after 400 points down. I'm not even mad. I'm just like, bro, what is this market? Like in this market, you just run a stop loss and get cooked. Just infinity chops, dude. If you don't take profit, you just end up red and round trip your P&L. Holy, holy. Pretty easy in hindsight. Well, you just long the opening range low and short the opening range high. Possibly wait for sweep, but it's just going back and forth. You know what I need to do is I need to trade Bullinox. It seems like a good firm. I've never really traded them. Never had a payout with them. Traded some evals back in the day, but haven't given it my time of day. Might have to though. They seem strong. Oh, I deleted the stream chat. Let me check. Let me pull up the stream. Alright, what are you guys saying? I just see a bunch of. Sorry, yeah, I see someone saying please reply. Alright, am I on mute? I'm talking, right? Rizzo took L today. I mean, everybody's taking L. I took L. Rizzo took L. Anybody who runs a stop loss is taking an L. In which platform do you use to look for bubbles? I use Deep Charts. Let's see what else. What else? When do you trade minis? If I had to trade 50K, how much should I risk per trade? Please reply. Okay, we can hear you. Okay, good. So when I trade minis on a 50K, generally it's funded. Generally, I'm trading one mini on a 50K funded, so it gives me 100 points of drawdown. And sometimes when I'm up in the trade, I'll try to add into it. So trade 2 minis. So, but it's 50 points and you're blown. So I generally want to do that when it's going away. If it's not going away, don't bother. Um, but lately, I've been considering trading 5 micros on a 50K funded. Eval, like you guys saw, I was trading 7 micros. Generally in eval, I take it slower than the funded, which is kind of counterintuitive, but works for me. Um, most of my trades are like not top take or bottom take, but it doesn't hit my stop. And if it does, it's like a asymmetrical risk reward. So if I get stopped out, it's only like a small portion of my drawdown. I'm fine with that. So I risk dollar value, not points. So like I'll risk like 200, 300, and I'm not the type of guy to take 10 stops and then blow it up. Generally, I'll win before I take 10 stop outs, so the win rate is pretty good. But yeah, I think yeah, like I was saying earlier, I think I'm going to start trading 5, 10 micros on stream as well. Not worth putting on risk. when the market's not rewarding it. So just gotta adapt. There'll probably be a time where it comes back again, and I can put on risk. I can put on one mini, two minis, get away with it, but not now. Like, what are we doing? Like, look at this. We're down. We came back down to the opening range low, and we're just pumping again. So it's pretty brainless. Can't get through this opening range of 100 points. I mean, we got levels here, like, dude. But if you care about your money risk around 300, 400, exactly. That's what I do. 300, 400, 200. A couple days ago in stream, I caught like $2,000 off of like 7.5 points of risk. It was pretty nutty. I was two minis short at the open and just played out instantly. So it just depends on the day. I don't win every day. I mean, I normally do, but I don't win every day, but I take payouts every week. That's all that matters at the end. As far as payouts, well, I took 1,800 from Tradeify beginning of the month on August 2nd. I took another, I want to say 5.9. Let's check my Rise withdrawal. Hold on, I'll show you guys. I think I got paid everything on Rise for this month. Mainly from Tradeify I got paid. Bro, what are we doing, man? Stuck in this range. So, show you guys my Rise. So my Rise, I don't want to share sensitive info, but my Rise, I've already taken out 42, I think. 42,000 this month, I want to say. Hold on, let me scroll. I don't want to show info. Where do I see like the amount of payments that I got? Uh, payments, is that the one? Yeah, payments is the one. All right, let's see. Well, it's saying August I've only received 18,000. Huh? This is just from Tradeify now. 1,800. Yep, I remember those three counts. Those 5.4.9 or 5.9. 1,800. This is all Tradeify. Yeah, yeah, it's all Tradeify. So taking out 10.8 these last 2 weeks. So 5.4 this week, 5.4 last week. That's 10,800. Requested 2.7 from Onyx, but I don't know if I'm gonna get paid. It's a new firm. Trying it out, obviously, because I'm banned everywhere. As you guys saw my Twitter post, posted yesterday. I got banned forever at TPT. If you didn't watch my Twitter, that was big news. My post like not went viral, but it got like 70K views. I guess that's happening to a lot of people. I saw a lot of comments, everybody saying they're affected. Anyways, 10.8K, requested 2.7 from Onyx. I'm requesting 8,500 from Taurus today. That puts me at 22, and then I took out 1,800 to start the month. Tradeify plus 1.9 times 3. I don't know what that is, but I did that as well. So I'm at 29,500 in payouts for this month. We still got a week and a half, almost 2 weeks. I should get another payout. Dude, will I hit 50K this month? I don't know. It's gonna be close. Well, if you count my personal payouts, yes. I mean, I've taken out a couple payouts, as you guys saw on stream. I took a trade on stream the other day before I liquidated it, but as far as prop firm payouts, well, I'm not gonna hit 50K. It might be tough. I might hit like 40, 45, but if you count personal, which I won't count, like I'm there, but Yeah, bit of a rough month. I mean, I'm getting banned at every firm. Like, where do I even trade now, dude? It's harder and harder to hit 50K. Previously, like if you saw my Twitter, like, dude, I'm scrapping for payouts, dude. This is what it's looking like for me so far. This is what I'm at right now. If I get paid from all the firms I request on. Some of these are lesser known firms. I don't know if I'm gonna get paid. Like this 8,500 I'm requesting today. I hope I get paid, bro. Like I don't know. I don't know. There might come a day where I just have to trade live. I'm just banning every prop. Someone in the Discord yesterday was like, um, could you trade my account? And I get like 85% and the guy gets like 15%. I mean, dude, I would love to, but I can't do that. It's not legal. But I would love to. The opportunity with prop is just so amazing, especially if you're a decent enough trader. I mean, I would say I'm a decent trader. If you're a decent enough trader like myself, the opportunity is great. Well, if you see what the props are doing now, what they're really doing now is they're weeding out all the people who make money and take money out of them because when you go to reach a payout out of a sim funded account, where do they actually pay you out? Well, they pay you out from people losing money from eval. So if they remove the people who are milking them, taking money out, then now now they just have a profitable business model. They don't have people losing them money. They just have people giving them money. So in a sense, it's smart. Like why would you keep somebody who's winning at the casino in your casino? You kick him out. You say he's counting cards, whatever. You kick him out. It makes sense. You don't want to pay out the people. You kick him out. You give whatever reason. I mean, I was saying my reason was I'm unfit to trade live, and some people said their location was the reason. I saw this person, Rebecca from Tradify TV, said she moved to Switzerland, so she got an email saying you can't trade with TBT anymore, you're banned as well. This guy named Jacob trades on Twitter. He's like 18K followers. He got banned as well. He's from Canada. And it was all yesterday. So, anyways, we're coming down to this level 50, so we'll see what we do here. But yeah, um, so do you always limit enter or market enter? Um, Wait, sorry, let me read this first. Sorry, I didn't read a lot of these messages. Gotta get to all these. What is this price action? Yeah, I don't know. What's up, CR? What's up, Cristiano? Did you ever hit a barrier and took a break from trading? Yes. Barrier meaning mental barrier for like accepting torture. Yeah. I just needed a break. I took a break and I came back and it was fine. At the end of the day, this is my job, right? I have to do this to make money. If I take a break, I lose on earning potential, but then I also can't lose. So as long as you can support yourself, take a break, take a 1 year break or however long you choose, as long as you can support yourself. So at some point in the future, not near future, but at some point in the future, I would love to not be trading anymore, have other businesses, like I said, that's why I'm working on stuff in the background. But yeah, what else? What else? What else did I miss earlier? Do you always limit enter, market enter? It depends. Like here, I mean, ideal world, I'd limit on enter 53s. I expect a reaction here. I expect a response. Market enter is when like you get underneath like all the selling, you expect to see selling come in. Beyond the selling, you market enter. So it just depends on initiative versus responsive activity. This is responsive activity based on the TPO. You would expect buyers to show up here, so you put a limit. But when you market in is when you see sellers come through, whatever, and you show with the sell bubbles and you enter that way. That's what I do. It's based off responsive and initiative activity. So when do you trade your live account when not on props? it just depends. Live account gives me a lot of stress. Like I've made 10K days, 20K days, countless times, like more than I can count, more than how many fingers I have. I've made a couple 50K days. I've made 100K day. I had a 60K losing day. I had a 50K losing day, 52K losing day. I had a notable ones. I mean, I'm sure I had a couple like 10, 15K losing days, but it was like back and forth, back and forth. I ended up making a little bit of money, nothing too crazy. I ended up just pulling out and going back to props because I'm a prop firm baby. I started props when I first started trading. I was lucky enough, I didn't go into options and lose like most people. I just traded props. So, um, yeah, I was lucky. So, props is all I know. So, that's how I know how to make my bag. So, how do you think I funded my live? I put 22.5K. If you guys go back on my YouTube channel here, I put in 22.5K. I didn't know what I was doing. I lost 15.8K like on day 2 of my account. I made like 1.5K the first day, and I was like, damn, I just made 1.5K fresh capital. I can just withdraw it. And then a day later, I had lost 15K, and I was like distraught. Like I was distraught. You can see the video here. Just go back to the channel. That was my first intro to live. That was in like October, I believe. I funded my first live, and I started trading it. And yeah, that was crazy. It was a wake up call. And I lost like another 6K the day after because I was tilted, and that account was down to like 3K. Um, and then I think I deposited another 22.5 or like whatever 18 or whatever just to round it up to 22.5 or 20. And I was like leveraged, over leveraged to the tits. Like I was short 15 lots, and I had a 7K stop, and like at 7K I would have been knocked out of my margin because I think I had like 25K in the account. And Trump started speaking, and I ended up making 34K on that trade. It just went my way. I was short. I was down like 5K on the trade, and then like in literally like 10 minutes I was up like 34K. Crazy, crazy, crazy. That was the start of my run up. I withdrew a little bit from there, and from there it became house money. So then my losses didn't feel as heavy, although it was heavy because I could have taken that to the bank and have to pay tax on it and whatnot. But I would have taken it to the bank. So when you lose money in live, it's like tough because if you didn't lose it, you could have just withdrawn it. So it just like plays with your head. It's not for everybody. Prop firm is like, okay, you pay $100, you lose $100, whatever. So it is a little bit of a change up. Like when I lost 60K in a day, it's like 60K in a day, like that's a salary. That hurts more than making 100K. The joy of making 100K in a day was unbelievable. I was like, oh my God. And then I lost 60K in a day, and that hurt way more than making money. So for me, it came down to like losing. I don't care about making less money. I care about losing more money. So that's why I ended up closing my live, because the loss potential was just greater. So hopefully that makes sense. Everybody has different risk tolerance, and I mean, I'm gonna have to get used to risk tolerance, I guess. I'm just gonna have to risk less. I'm gonna have to set parameters. I'm gonna have to figure something out. I know TopStep has a brokerage plus 500. Obviously, that's what I used when I came back to trading live. Before I was using Iron Beam on trading on NinjaTrader. Um, I'd have to set contract limits. I would have to set time zone limits. I would have to really, really lock in. And I'm sure I could trade live if I really locked in. I wouldn't make as much money. I mean, it's not guaranteed, right? It's all merit based. You print with your skill, you make money. You lose money. In the long run, you hope you make more than you lose. Or else, why trade? So, and then there's days on live, it's different, right? So I'm used to trading prop firms. So I'm used to just making like days 150. Like, here, I'll show you let me pull up my account. So I had to make 150 on. So these accounts I'm requesting 8,500 today from Taurus Funding. Hopefully they pay me. Let's see. Let me show you guys the trade copier. No, portfolio. There we go. So these accounts, Taurus, so this is my Iron Beam. Obviously, I've withdrawn it. I only use it for data. These accounts, my Taurus funding, I've made 150. So as you can see, these are all at 54,000. I can request 2,000 per account. So I'm gonna request that. That's 10,000, and then they pay me 85% profit split. And they take 15%. So most firms take 10%. This firm takes 15. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully I get paid out. If not, I'm not hitting 50K this month. Not by a long shot. I might hit like 30, 35. And yeah, I don't know what they would do. I don't know if like they'd pay me back. Do I have to charge them back? I mean, I'm not a fan of that. I haven't done it, but I know some people who have. Like, I followed all the rules, so I expect to get paid out. But like, if you don't get paid out, you follow the rules. Like, what are you supposed to do? So that's the thing when you're trading with these lesser prop firms. I mean, it's not a lesser prop firm. That sounds kind of bad, but these prop firms that haven't proven themselves, I haven't seen many people take payouts from this firm except Okala, my friend. So that's why I'm trying this firm. But anyways, if they pay me, it's 8,500, and then I assume they set me up live. So, um, what do you do with the payouts? Well, I bought an AP. I ended up selling it. Didn't want that. Might buy a Rolex at the end of the year. I'm looking at a Rolex Zombie. Um, but yeah, I sold the AP because 22K, that's like my rent money. Like, that's literally what I paid for rent. So I was like, all right, I don't need a watch. I'd rather have rent money. And also moving to Tampa, I don't know the place. I'm here in Irvine, California, which is the safest city in the world. It's been rated among top 10 safest cities, so I'm moving to a little bit more of a ghetto area. I don't want to get robbed as well. Um, Also, I've been living with my parents all my life, so when I move out, I'm gonna be on my own with my friend. Just a lot of responsibility, and I'm just was like not feeling the AP. Sold it, got the money back. Now 22K a month for rent? Oh hell no. It's for a year. I'm counting living expenses. It's like 1.1 is my yeah, 2200. 22. Wait, the AP was 22K. Well, I took a loss on it and sold it back for 19. But what happens when you make over 1500 on a day on Lucid like 2000? Well, if it's an eval, then consistency gets cooked, so you don't want to do that. But if it's funded, it's fine. At least on a flex funded. I don't know. I don't know about any other fund. I don't trade any other funded. 22K a month for rent. No, that'd be crazy. No. At that point, I'd keep the AP. That's just 1 month of rent. Like, what is selling the AP gonna do? I'd have to be making like 100K a month, and with me banned at every prop, that's not possible. It used to be very, very easy. I used to make 22.5K payouts at Top Step. You could do that once or twice a month. That's already 50K. Like, um, there's so many firms, dude. Apex was still paying. TPT, bro, you could easily make 100K a month. My friend Yosh made 100K a month with props for a year straight. But yeah, it's 1.1K is what I pay in rent, and then with all the fees, electricity, whatever, water, food, transport, maybe eating out once a week, it's probably gonna be like 2K a month. So we have 11-month lease, so it's probably gonna be like what is that, like 22? So that's where I got my 22. How do you set up a 54, 56K account? What does that mean? You mean like getting the profits on a funded account like this? Or I don't understand the question. Bro, low key, why don't you travel and trade? That is what I'm gonna be doing actually next year. Next year, once my lease expires, that is what I'm gonna be doing. So the content's gonna be really insane. Um, that's gonna be insane. But the fact is I'm getting banned on all the props, so I kinda need to lock in for a little bit, open up some other businesses. I'm streaming now, obviously, like I stream because it's fun, right? The other day I streamed because I wanted to stream. Like I skipped going to a movie. I was gonna watch a movie. I'm gonna watch that movie today. I was telling you guys on stream, but I streamed Asia Open just for the love of the game. I wanted to stream. It was fun talking to you guys. We were talking about like Marvel, Doomsday, and like it was fun. Streaming is fun. Winning trades is fun. Losing trades is whatever. It's part of the game. At the end of the month, I'm making money. I'm making good money. I don't really care about a losing day. That's something you guys gotta get in your head is when you first starting trading, you want to like make money every day because if you're not, you feel like you're not really advancing your life. But once you get to a certain point, you understand that loss is just loss. And at the end of the month, you see the money come in. So it's like, why even worry about a loss? Like, yeah, I torched a funded account today. I had a funded seed account that I torched. But it's like, just open up evals, try again. I'm making money. Already requested like 20 plus K payouts this month. Um, should be able to hit 30, 40, 50 maybe. But it's like, yeah, that was my biggest issue when I first started trading is anytime I had a lost day, I felt like, okay, now there's one extra day that I can't make money or I can't get a withdrawal. And it just felt like a big barrier, a big roadblock. And that's not the way to think about it. You have to take those losing days. When you have an account at 54, 56K, like Zenon is saying, you have to, if you lose on a trade, you go for one-to-one trade, you lose 200, 300, you have to just call it a day and come back because the odds of you making 600 from that point on to then count as a day as 200 is lower. Why not just take the loss, come back the next day, make 200, and request a payout, right? That is something I struggled with, and that just comes with time and making money actually. But to make money, you actually have to follow the right rules, which is hard because it feels like you're not making any progress or advancement in your life. So, yeah, the only joy I used to get was waking up and trading because it felt like I was doing something, improving my life. And now I'm fortunate enough to be in a spot. I'm on the other side. And I can tell you guys that that is not how you should do it. It's actually faster if you practice the right habits, go against the grain, and fight it because it's not natural. Like you want to make money, you want to advance your life one day at a time. And if one day is not there, it's a setback, really. But in trading, it really isn't a setback. It's preserve your losses, you're capping your losses, and you're increasing potential for gains. So if you're not reading it one day, you don't push it. So, anyways, um, yeah. So, anyways, I'm gonna be traveling next year. Um, please make Discord live also. I probably will when I release something paid. Probably will just so people have no delay. Um, but I need accounts to give away. I don't want to keep doing it out of my own pocket. So I need to be on YouTube to get credibility for these firms. So that is the unfortunate reality. How do you manage to get up to 54, 56K on your accounts? Do you take more risks at the beginning? There's two ways to do it. So my friend Yosh, what he does is he trades like 5 micros. He builds a buffer and then he pushes on these accounts. I'm okay with losing accounts, so I don't mind going one mini already off the bat. Uh, yeah, I don't mind one mini, but like I'm getting raped in these conditions, so I'm considering just going 5 micros. But at the end of the day, you just need to find a move that pays you 100 points plus 150 points, which gives you the balance you need for the fundeds. So like, I mean, let's just say you shorted the opening range high around 55s. Well, you would have been up 200 points at the peak if you closed there. With 5 micros, that's $2,000. With one mini, that's $4,000. There you go. So you just need to find areas like you see how I've marked out these areas. I would be comfortable longing 550s. Um, Obviously it came to 560 and now it's up 110 points. I missed it by like 15 points. I guess I should have put my zone a little higher, but it's fine. It is what it is. But you find these sort of levels. I missed it by 15 points, but you find these sort of levels that can pay you more than a scalp, and you hold on to it, and you hold on to it. Simple as that. So that's how you try to put these balance. You try to look for larger time frame moves on like an hourly or 4 hour. I don't use time frames. I use the TPO and volume profile composites. So normally I get some moves off that. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Buy another account, go again. So, bro, TikTok live. I need more followers. I need 1,000 followers there. And maybe you guys can help the cause. See if I can send the link here. Maybe you guys can follow it and help me out. But when I get those 1,000 followers, I will go live on TikTok as well, alongside YouTube. And I feel like there's no delay on TikTok, right? So yeah, if you guys don't know, I do have a TikTok. So if you guys would follow that, I'd appreciate it. If not, I understand. I mean, it's just the same content you see on my Instagram. I just copy and paste it. It's the same platform, in my opinion. Just waiting to get live there, though, so I gotta grow it. I don't know when that grows. What are you seeing at 550 to long there? Oh, what's up, Patty? What up, what up? So at 550 is the TPO. So if you saw on stream, I merged a huge amount of sessions together, and you could see that the balance we created was, you can see the value low of this balance was here. Let me remove these lines of the opening range. You could see that, so we were trading up here, right? We ended up coming back down. We moved a bunch in the overnight, so that's why we start here in this session. But you can see that in this TPO, this is like a huge balance area. So market is pretty balanced in this area. Over here is the start of the imbalance at 554. We only went to 569. So this would be a place to long because you'd expect buyers to come back in. And here would be a place to short because you expect sellers to come back in. So pretty simple. And then you expect to trade back to the other side of value or back to middle of the range. So this is a trade that gives you 100 plus points. If you're winning trades, you're gonna average like 400 viewers. Damn. I mean, I won trades all like my first 2-3 weeks streaming. I've just had a rough last 2 days. I ended up minus 500 yesterday and torched an account today, and then my evals are fine. But yeah, I'm not like, it's just a rough patch. I mean, I was making like 100 plus points a day, and we had like 25 viewers, and now we have like 30. So I don't know how YouTube works, but I'm just gonna thug it out, keep doing what I'm doing, and if we get 400 viewers, we get 400 viewers. But um, I think I gotta just post content and do it that way on Instagram, on YouTube. Gotta get big. But yeah, giveaway. We haven't seen a giveaway for a long time. I know it's been a week. Last time we did a giveaway was what, last week? Sometime on Thursday or Friday. I do have accounts to give away. I'm waiting. Let me see actually. Can we give away an account today? We're close, guys. We're so close. We're so close, dude. Oh my god, we're so close to giving away Lucid accounts. I can give away Fund and Next accounts, but we're so close to giving away our first Lucid account. So ever since I started streaming 3 weeks ago, I have made, thanks to you guys, I've made $417. That is not the big thing. The big thing is this. I get to give away these two accounts when we hit $500 in milestone. And then at 1,000, I get to give away 2, 3, 4, 5 accounts. And at 1,500, that's the main kicker. I get to ask for coupons anytime I want if I want to give away accounts. I'll be asking them every week for you guys. So we are 1/3 the way there to the ultimate goal where I can just give away accounts on demand. I ask for accounts, I get them to give away. That's so beautiful. That's beautiful. So if you guys shop at Lucid, let's go, guys. Let's use my code. Let's give away accounts every week on stream. I'm not trading at Lucid. I'm on Lucid Max. I used to trade at Lucid. I have like, if you look at my payouts, where's the certificates? This is my total payouts at Lucid. 30,000, 38,000, 40,000. It's been a while since I last got paid, man. April 3rd. I got moved to Lucid Max, and the rest is history. Like, dude, it cost me $290 to get an account with 40% consistency. Profit target's 3K. I have 2K loss limit. 4 minis, everything's good. Max I can make in a day is 1,200. So for 3 days straight, I have to make like $1,000 without losing 2,000. I mean, it's minimum days of 5, so it's a hard eval, guys. And if I blow the account, I have a 1 month cooldown. So I blew the accounts on CPI the day before CPI, and now I have a 1 month cooldown. So if you see my account details, I don't want to show info. You guys can see when I blew this account. I did not blow it on CPI. I know some people are wondering if I YOLO'd it on CPI. I should have. Like, honestly, I should have, but I didn't. The last time I paid for accounts, so it increases by $40 every time. So the last time I paid for an account was on July 29th. It doesn't show me my blown accounts. Maybe I go to my email. Oh, what the hell? A lot of selling up here. Defending this interest, maybe. Do we go lower? Anyways, let me see if I can pull up email of my Lucids. Did I even get an email? I don't know. Let's see. Lucid. Live account breached on August 6th. So when was CPI? Just want to prove to the masses I'm not a full porter, although I should have. Like, it's no brainer. I should have just full port on CPI. Either it works or it doesn't. CPI release dates. Show you guys what I'm talking about. So CPI release dates. So this month is August. So in August we had CPI on August 12th and June 14th, July 14th. So you guys can see that my Lucid live account was ready on. I showed you guys on stream. I was actually telling you guys on stream that I got my accounts. If you go back, I don't know what day it was, but 13 days ago on August 5th. So you guys can see that CPI is not till the 12th. And when did I blow these accounts? Well, I blew them the next day. I didn't trade them that day because the market was really choppy. Blew them the next day. You can see here. Blew them on August 6th. So I did not full port on CPI. And you guys can see, oh, it's a 2-week cooldown, not a 1 month cooldown. But yes, this is how it works. Increase it by $40 every time. And yeah, Lucid Max guys, they just cook you if you don't keep an account. I mean, you're not supposed to keep an account forever. It's a prop firm. It's not my own account. It's cheap leverage, guys. That's what you don't. That's what people don't understand. Like, sure, if it's my own account, like, yes, I'm gonna baby it. I'm not gonna. But like, dude, I'm paying $290. I mean, it's still good. It's still good. I paid $290. If I pass first try, I get $2,000 of real capital. It's good, but yeah. No, why haven't you traded? No, I just haven't made payouts with Lucid. I have traded with Lucid. As you saw, I just blew my accounts. But I have not made any payouts with Lucid because I'm on Lucid Max. Back to class I go. All right, see you, Hattie. Hopefully you enjoy class. But a nice delta here. We're defending the sell side interest. That's the first real order flow I've seen today. That's actually worked out, which is insane. First real order flow confirmation today. Crazy, crazy. I don't want to bug you, but would you be able to discuss managing prop expenses? Sure. I mean, managing prop expenses, you just have to. So this is something I'll teach when I make videos when I'm situated in Florida. But in terms of managing prop expenses, you want to find an account that pays you 10x your cost. So that allows you some wiggle room to potentially blow the account. So this is like stuff people don't teach you. They just say, "Oh, buy this prop firm with my code." But the sauce, the real sauce, is find an account that gives you over a 10x return. So let's say it's a Lucid account, Lucid Flex, where you pay $90, $100, and pass the account, whatever, first try, second try. The payout is 20 times your return. It's 20 times return, I mean. So if you get paid out, it's $2,000. You spent $100. So the fact is, you're probably going to spend more than $100 to get funded. You're not always going to pass your evals first try. Sometimes you will, but not always. So what you do is you try and pass, within 2, 3 attempts, 3 attempts max. Like, come on. That's why I take my evals slow. Like, I was trading 7 micros on my evals today. After I blew my funded. My funded I was aggressive, but my evals I was very, very slow. 7 micros, I scaled into it with 12 micros total. So I was in with 1.2 minis, which is not a lot, but it's still a lot. But anyways, that's besides the point. So I take eval slower, so I keep my spend lower on eval, so then I can kind of have like, I treat them as like fun tickets, like fun coupons. I get to, not full port, but I get to be more aggressive. I get to trade one mini. I get to give my trades 100 points worth of stop loss, which normally for my style of trading, it's asymmetrical risk reward, so it's like 30 points stop, 20 points stop, like 3, 4 times before I blow my account. So it works out for me. I know it may not be your style. Maybe you need 50-point stops, or maybe, whatever. I don't know how you guys trade. But for me, it works out, and that's how I manage it for myself. So yeah, hopefully that makes sense. I look for a 10x return at least, and that gives me some wiggle room if I blow my evals. I try not to blow my evals and try to pass them first, second try. And from there, I try to just get paid. I mean, there's strategies on trying to do that. I mean, you guys see how I trade. I use order flow, I use volume profile. There's strategies, but sizing wise, I typically size lower on the eval. Try to size a little bit higher on the funded, like about 10 micros, but considering sizing down there as well. And yeah, that's pretty much how I do it. This main sauce though is looking for that 10x return. So that means never ever buy sim to funded accounts, straight to funded accounts. It does not work out in your favor. And trade an account where there's no consistency, so you can find a level like we identified here and just hold. I mean, we missed it, but you know, you would have been up 130, 140 points with one mini. If you sent it, that's $3,000. There you go. There's your balance. So if I understood correctly, after 3 times, you just take a break, reevaluate, then come back when you have capital to buy more. What does that mean? After 3 times? No. So obviously, it's not always going to be under 3 times. Sometimes you're going to spend like 5 times to get funded. It's just, it is what it is. And sometimes you'll spend 1 time to get funded. You pass on your first try. It's really just RNG. You can't really account for that. What you can account for is the plan and the payout structure. So that's why you look for the 10x return. So worst case, you fail your lucid eval 9 times, you pass on your 10th time, and you get funded. It's not really gonna happen, guys. Like, who really is that bad of a trader to do that? Like, unless you're sizing like 10 minis, like, which is not even allowed in the funded, but in the eval. But hey, are you streaming every day? Yes, I am. Oh yeah, I remember you. What up, man? Anyways, yep. So the math works out, right? You want the math to work out in your favor to make money, but the math works out so you don't ever really lose money. You kind of just sink capital into your investment, but then you get it back. So in worst case scenarios, let's say you've spent 8 evals at Lucid, you spent $100 each, you're down $800, you've passed 2 of them, so you lost 6 and you passed 8. You buy 2 more and you fail 2 more. So now you spent $1,000 and you've passed 2 accounts. And let's just say for the sake of a worst case scenario, you pass 4 accounts and you fail 16 accounts. So you spent $2,000 and all you have to show for it is 4 funded accounts. Now, all you need to do is trade all of them one by one. Do not copy trade them. Get to 3K, get to 3K on day one of an account. Wait until opportunity presents itself, like this level we drew out here, or this level up here, or whatever. Wait till you get the opportunity. Send it along with 1 mini or 5 micros. I'd do 1 mini. If you're copy trading, I do a lower size, but if you're one by one, I do 1 mini. 1 mini is pretty good. You get to give it like, for this trade, I'd give it like 50-point stop. If it gets stopped out, I still have $1,000 drawdown. Try it again on a different setup. Maybe salvage it, maybe not, whatever. I get 2 attempts to potentially hit a big balance of 3K. 150 points. So you're trying to capture those moves, right? So anyways, you've filled 16 accounts, you've passed 4, you've spent $2,000. All you have to show for is these funded accounts. You have to get a payout out of these funded accounts. What you have to do is you have to get payout out of at least one. So what you do is, obviously, like I said, we just do what we just talked about. You get to 3K balance, and now you just do days of 200, because you've secured your winning days. You've secured your balance, now you just need to secure winning days. So that is how you do that, and you get paid out, and you get paid out for $2,000. They take a split, you get paid out 1,900. So now you're like break even, right? And let's just say it takes you 4 funded accounts to do that. You're such a bad trader where you lose 7 trades, but you hit one, or 6 trades, but you hit one. So on each funded account, it's 2 shots, $1,000 drawdown. You fail 2 times and you blow an account 1 time. Fail 2 times, blow an account another time. Fail 2 times, blow an account another time. That's six attempts you've tried. You've been failed with a 50-point stop loss of 1 mini size. 3 accounts blown. Try it on the 4th account, it works, you get paid, now you break even. So theoretically, that's why props are so awesome, because you could be such a bad trader where you blow 16 evaluations in a span of this period that I'm talking about. 3 fundeds. So you buy 20 accounts, you fail 16 evals, you pass 4 evals, you fail 3 fundeds, you pass 1 funded, you hit 1 trade, risking 50 points, and you hit 150 points with 1 mini, and you break even. Isn't that crazy? So once you understand the simple math of that, then now you just become a better and better trader. You actually work on the skills, and now you're milking prop firms, and now you get banned at every firm like me because they don't want me taking more money out than I'm putting in. They just want people blowing evals. So they're gonna keep those people. They don't get the ban. No, no, no. But the people that take money out of them get the ban, like me. So anyways, that's how it works. Hopefully that makes sense. At the end of the day, these prop firms will survive because they're weeding me out. They're weeding other players out. They don't want us there winning. And now everybody's just losing. These firms are going to have their record months in terms of cash flow. Ocala got put on Pro Plus development. Yoshi's on Pro Plus development. My friend Strangelove's on Pro Plus development. I'm banned at TPT. Like, they're just taking out all the good traders, dude. Ocala has 5 million plus in prop firm payouts. I have $1 million in prop firm payouts. Yoshi has like 2 million in prop firm payouts. Strange, I mean, he trades a live account. He's like $1 million. He's a 7-figure, 8-figure live trader, like trading at props, milking them. They're just taking us all off the program so they can make more space for the losers. I mean, no offense, I'm not calling you guys losers, but the people who aren't taking money out get to stay on the program, which is fine. If there's any way to make prop money from props still, I'd love to, which is why I'm streaming. And like I said at the beginning of the stream, I was went off on a tangent somewhere, but if I'm not making money with props, I'd rather at least show people how to make money with props. And if you guys support me using my code, I make money that way. Like, I've been streaming for 3 weeks, right? Missed. I've been streaming for every day. Missed one day, took a break last Friday. That was after 15 days of stream nonstop, and I made up for that by streaming Asia. I mean, I made up for it because I wanted to. Streaming is fun. But yeah, I mean, 3 weeks and I have $417 to show for it. So eventually this will be more, right? That's what I'm hoping. Hopefully I make more out of streaming. And the thing is, buying platform accounts, you're going to do it anyway. Using code, it comes out of no extra cost to you. So that's why it's not like a scam model. I'm not like grifting or anything. It's like, you're going to have to buy an account anyway. Why not use my code? So that's the way I see it. But yeah, I hope that makes sense, Golden Peanut. That was an in-depth explanation. So yeah, if you guys ever have questions, just ask me. I'm more than happy to answer. I'm not gatekeeping anything. And I'll make videos on this, obviously, when I move into the new place, but you guys feel free to ask me now. I don't care. Which accounts are the best for you? Getting paid fast and fast way to a bigger payout. I would say the flex is the best for me. Any flex plan, so any Tradify flex, any Lucid flex, uh, any flex, Fundanex flex, um, those are the best plans. for me. The reason is because there's no consistency. I don't want to have to come in every day and be capped at like a 40% consistency. Apex used to have this. It's just not fun. You want to be able to let your winners run and you want to be able to cut your losers. You want to be able to hit your balance and then farm winning days. That's the main sauce in all this. Um, you want to have like, you don't want to show up every day and have to like make $500, make $1,000, and do that over like 4 days to get 4K balance and then take a payout because you're putting more risk on the table. You want to take risk for one day and then you want to eventually, so you want to put risk on one day and you want to not take risk the other days. So if the one day you take risk works out, great. Now you're in a great spot. You have 4K balance, you just farm days of 150. You don't want to have to take risk every day, which is like make 1K against your 2K drawdown because these firms EOD trailing. You don't want to have that trail against you every day. You want to kind of hit the gas heavy the first day because also you have to understand if you hit the gas heavy the first day, by gas, I mean, I'm not saying like 2 minis, I'm saying 1 mini, just make the balance. Now you have EOD drawdown that hasn't trailed you because it's EOD trailing. So let's say, it's probably not making sense, but let's say you go into a funded account. Let's say this was our level of 65. Let's just say we actually hit it. We actually had it moved it by 10 points. We actually went to the level, whatever. We hit it, 1 mini, and we hit this trade for 150 points, which would have worked. 125 points, 150 points. You're up 3K, and you have the 2K buffer, the 2K drawdown. So in theory, you have 5K drawdown. So you have more EV, you have more expected value today to make more money. You don't need to, but in theory, yes, you have more expected value today. So on my TBT accounts, that's what I would do. On my 150K accounts, I would try to make my buffer on day one. So then I actually have, well, TBT is a little different because it's a trailing drawdown, intraday trailing. But like on a Lucid Flex, if you make 3K on day one, you also have so it starts at 50,000, you're at 53, and you're blowing at 48. So you actually have 5K drawdown. So you get to access all that drawdown to make more money, which is in your odds, right? If you call it a day, come back the next day, your buffer, your drawdown trails to zero, to 50,000. So you have more expected value uh, pushing on that first day for more money because you have more drawdown. You're able to risk more, you're able to take more setups, you're able to size heavier, you have more risk. So that's how it works. It's all about managing your EOD drawdown. That's also a secret, not a secret sauce. I mean, it's pretty well known if you just think about it, but that's it makes more sense to make money on the first day rather than splitting it across multiple winning days. Because imagine you do that, right? Let me give you person A. Person A goes funded, makes 3K on his first trade, like today, like you would have taken. You're at 53,000. You have $5,000 drawdown if you desire to push more. Person 2 or person B, you make $1,000 today, call it a day. You're at 51,000 on a fresh funded, on a Lucid Flex, whatever. You come back tomorrow, you're at 51,000 and your loss trails to 49,000. So now your loss, it's still 2K. But if you were up 1K and you didn't call it a day, now you have $3,000 to work with. So it's just more expected value to go for more money on the first day. Because once you hit that first winning trade, or once you're up in that trade, you can scalp it. You don't have to hit 150 points exactly. You could take 3 trades of 50 points, whatever. Now you have more drawdown to work with. So it makes sense to trade on the what do you call it? It makes sense to trade on that day that you're making money itself instead of calling it a day, packing your bags, and coming back the next day. So you do that, you farm the EV until you do what you need for max payout, and then you just do days 150. So that is the sauce, if there's such a thing as sauce. But it's not sauce because I'm telling you guys about it. It's common knowledge now. So hope you guys make use of that info. Um, oops. So I was making a video yesterday and I accidentally left the Tradeify up, so it's only Tradeify that's cooked. The banner should show like Lucid, Funded Seat, and Funded Next. Whoopsie. I don't even remember. God. Hopefully this is the one. All right, yeah, that's the one. Okay, so I just changed the banner. So there is all the firms that I'm working with. If you guys buy at these firms, all these firms have flex accounts. That's why I'm recommending them. Any firm that I show here, I've got paid out, except for funded seat. I know that's against my conflict of interest, but all my friends have got paid out. I just have no luck at that firm, man. It's just like sometimes you just have bad juju. Like, I mean, there's no such thing. I'll get paid out with them. I'm just trying to trade them on stream, but um, yeah, I'll be transparent. I haven't got paid out with funded seat. I've got paid out with every other firm. Got paid out with every other firm. Like I just showed Lucid. I'll show you guys. I mean, Lucid is 26 payments of 2000, 2000, 2000, and then I think I had a 3000 in here somewhere. There's one 3000, so yeah, that is 25 payments of 2000. So that's 50,000 plus, so that's 53,000 paid out at this firm, and then times 0.9, right? So 53 times 0.9. So I've been paid out 47,700 from this firm, from Lucid, and then from Tradeify, I think it's like 56K. I saw yesterday it was like 50K when I was requesting the payout. Payouts. Okay, yes. Lucid payouts total is 56,152. Um, so yep, 23 payouts. So Tradeify, Lucid, that's like 100K between the both of them. Funded next, I think I have like 50K as well. Let me check for you guys right now. Yep, so I've got 53,000 off of funded next, as you guys can see. Um, Whoops. Okay, good. I thought I was going to share personal info there. Yep, as you guys can see, these are the payments, pretty much all done with the 50K flex. You know, this is what I preach, what I do as well. The payout cap is smaller, but you know, it is what it is. It's pretty easy to get paid on this account. All you do is get to 3K and you get to take out 1500 and you get paid out 1350. And I used to trade with the Rapids before that. But yeah, once I released the flex, I started trading with the flex. So yeah, 150,000 across these firms at funded seat. I'm yet to get paid. It's legit the same plan. Maybe it's the fact that it's on DX feed. Is that affecting me? Maybe. I blew my accounts trading pure order flow the other day, and I normally trade on Ninja. I switched to Ninja and I made a max payout already on my Taurus, as you guys saw, which I'm requesting today. I did that on stream. I was tilted that day on stream. I worked it out, and we're requesting 8,500 today at the close. Okay, anyways, we're at our level, kind of blowing through it. I mean, I would give it a shot. I'd try it, risk like 20, 30 points. If it doesn't work, I try it again here at 430s. I like 430s. It's a decent spot. But yeah, I mean, we are like 500 points down now, right? Or more. We're so down. Holy. From 30,124 down to 540. So we are like 700 points down, huh? 600 points down. That's crazy. So I don't trust the longs. I mean, I like the level, but it's such a move into it. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know. This is the greatest video on YouTube right now. I appreciate it. What R do you usually get per trade? I typically go for 1 to 2. Typically go for 1 to 2. But generally goes for more. I'm a big believer in asymmetrical risk to reward, so My stops are really tighter than my winners. My winners run, my stops are short. What if it took you like 9 days to pass an account with 5 micros? How do you personally fund it? I would do the same thing. Okay, it also comes down to capital, which is another part of the segment that I missed. I didn't touch on. So it depends on how much bankroll you have. How much money can you actually put into props, right? Can you afford to blow the account? If you can't, I mean, you still should be able to afford it. It's cheap leverage. You have to treat it for what it is. You're spending $100 to potentially make a $2,000 payout. It's a 1 to 20 return on investment. So um, you have to treat it for what it is. It's not an own live account that you baby. No, you get paid out. You get paid out 2,000. You do that a couple times. You build your bankroll. Like as you guys see, I showed you $150,000 in payouts just from these three firms. You build your bankroll, and then you lock in from there. You put it money into personal, trade it alongside your props, and you um, baby your personal. So, but if it took you 9 days to pass the account, generally it doesn't take me that long because I'm generally able to make 50 to 100 points in a day. Even with 5 micros, that takes me like 3 days, 4 days max. So at that point, maybe consider changing strategy to more holding trades for longer points rather than scalping. It's very hard to scalp with 5 micros. You have to kind of trade a different style if you're trading 5 micros. I agree. Because if you're scalping with 5 micros, it's hard. You're gonna have to scalp out 300 points to pass a 50k eval, which is a lot. And then you get into funded, it's a lot, man. At that point, it comes down to like how much time are you willing to spend without actually making money. Anytime you're in an eval, not in a funded, it's time you're spent not making money. So for me, it comes down to time. I've gotten to the point where I can afford to blow a couple more evals. I make way more payouts than I spend in evals, so I can afford to speed up the process a little bit, get into the funded, and have earning potential. So it just comes down to bankroll as well. But regardless, I approach the funded 5 micros to 1 mini, try to get to 3K, 2 days 150, and get paid. Simple as that. Once I get paid, I have 2K left in the account. I will try this account, a little bit of a different account. It's 6K, so I have to make more. But now I've done this again. So this is going to be my third payout out of these accounts. Gonna make like 16K in 15 days out of these two accounts, and that just goes to show you it doesn't take a lot of capital. This is a $200 investment. I mean, obviously I've blown some evals before this, but $200 investment regardless out of these, what I'm making right now, and I just need 4 more days of like 200, 300, yeah, pretty much 200, 300, and another 5.4K, which will be the third in 3 weeks. So it doesn't take a lot with props. Cheap leverage, guys. And like these accounts, Blue Guardian, I was trading this on stream after I blew my funded. This is $462. I don't have an affiliate code. I'm not affiliated with them. I should probably get one though. It's pretty good. But the newer firms, I typically like to get paid before I recommend them. Any firm, I like to get paid before I recommend them. So I'm not having affiliate code there. But at this point, like, I just have to take my chances. I mean, I'm taking my chance at Onyx. Hopefully they pay me. Taking my chances at Blue Guardian. Hopefully they pay me. Taking my chances at freaking Taurus. Hopefully they pay me. So when I'm getting banned at every firm, there's not much else I can do. But yeah, anyways, hopefully that makes sense. Omar. Is absorption your main entry confluence trap buyer sellers? Yes and no. My main entry confluence would be like all the stuff you see in NinjaTrader. Opening range high, opening range mid, high, low, value, volume profile, POC, overnight high, low, VWAP, prior day high, things like that. Overnight high and low is my main thing, my main jam. But now I use this as an extra confluence as well, yes. And then I use TPO as well. I have a whole lot of things. I have a whole lot of things that can give me a whole lot of setups because I trade a whole lot of prop accounts. I don't copy trade them, so I kind of need to adapt this kind of mentality. But in the future when I'm banned at every single prop firm, I will definitely have to change and just look for the highest probability setups, which means some days there will be trades, some days there won't be trades because I'm risking my own capital. You know, I will get to a point where I'm risking 5 minis per trade. I'm risking 100 points, $10,000 risk to potentially make 20 or 30 or 40,000 of swing trades or whatever. Or, you know, on a regular basis, I might maybe risk 50 points with 2 minis. I'm risking $1,000. That's my own cash, my own bank account. I'm risking to potentially make 2,000. So I'm gonna have to change the way I trade once I trade prop firms. I mean, once I trade live, like strictly. But for now, the way I trade helps me get payouts, and this is what I need to do to get payouts. What's your SL in points? Typically 10 to 20 points. Sometimes you'll see me do like 25, but typically no more than that. If I size down really like to 5 micros, sometimes I'll give it like what is it, $500 point of risk? $500 risk, not points. So that is like 50 points. Just depends on what I'm feeling. What platform is this? This is Deep Charts and NinjaTrader. This is Deep Charts currently right now. This is NinjaTrader. What's up? How you so cute? God damn, this guy says every stream. How many points do you risk per trade and weren't you trading minis? Yes, I was trading minis, and like I said, I'm gonna trade micros going forward. I'm gonna trade like, I mean, after I blew my funded account trading 2 minis on stream, I started trading 7 micros on my eval and 13, 11 micros as well. So I was in with, no, 12 micros. I was in with, I mean, it was on stream earlier if you go back and see, but I was in with 12 micros at one point, and we made our profits. It doesn't take a lot. You could lose a lot by oversizing, but it doesn't take a lot to make money. So, especially if you know what you're doing. But God, it's been like no analysis this stream. It's just been straight up talking about props and how to game the system. I don't mind that, but I'd rather make videos on that so I can actually talk shop and talk trading on stream. How many points you risk per trade and one stream needs? Oh yeah, I just answered that. But yeah, right now, I mean, we're just dumping. This is the level. Um, Now we're leaning against this level. We're leaning against this now, as you guys can see. 64, 65 is what we tapped into, and now we're like rejecting. So nice little spot. Nice to see it's getting some sort of reaction. What is your win rate? I answered this the other day, but I don't know because I'm trading with prop accounts. You know, you blow some, you win some. It's not reflective. The accounts that you hold on for a long time, it's just a product of you didn't take losing trades on those, while some other firms did. It's just unlucky. So I don't know what my win rate is. I'm sorry, but it's pretty high. But I'll know that once I start trading live strictly. Every trade, win loss is recorded on there, and I get to just click my stats and see my win loss and my RR and things like that. That'd be, I actually kind of want to see that. I'm interested. So 50 points on 5 micros to make potentially how much? At least 1 to 2. So potentially make 1,000, which is very, very doable. A lot of points of the market today would have given you that. But yeah, at least 1 to 2 RR. I typically do not take 1 to 1s. If I'm taking 1 to 1s, typically it's a trim and I'm holding the rest for more. So, yep. Alright guys, I'm pretty tired from talking all stream. Not much else for me to do. We're just dumping, leaning off 560. So, be giving away accounts this week. I know I gave away accounts last week. We didn't give away any accounts this week. So be giving away the accounts later this week. Be on the lookout for that. Once my Lucid hits 500, I can give away 2 accounts there. But regardless, you know, we're pretty close. But regardless, I'll give away accounts. I have accounts to give away at Fun and Next. So I'll give away those accounts later this week. So I'll catch you guys on stream. And oh, please accept my Discord friend request. I don't do Discord friend requests just because I have too many, and Discord limits the amount of friends you can have, right? I have a lot of connections, so I can't take Discord friend requests. If it's anything important, you know, just ping me in the chat and let me know. But yeah, I'll answer your questions. Just let me know in the chat of the server. So yep, I'll catch you guys. I'm pretty tired. Stay safe. GG's. See you guys tomorrow. Peace.